It started small. A new name in her conversations. Evan. She said they grew up together. Old friends from high school. I didn't think much of it. I trusted her. But trust is only blind until it hurts. He texted her late at night. She smiled at her phone more than at me. She started dressing up for coffee runs. Full makeup at 9 a.m. Tight jeans she hadn't worn in months. She said it was for work. I said nothing. Because silence was easier than argument. She called me predictable. I called it consistent. She said I didn't understand emotions. I understood patterns. And her patterns were changing. Dinner became leftovers. Conversations turned into scrolls on her screen. She laughed at jokes I never heard. She posted quotes about finding yourself. And I started wondering who she was finding. One night, she canceled our dinner plans. Said Evan was going through something. A friend needed her. I didn't ask what kind of friend. She came home past midnight. Smelled like someone else's cologne. She said it was the bar they went to. But I knew the scent of lies. Next day, she locked her phone. Changed her password. Said it was for security reasons. Right. Security from me. She started hiding her schedule. Trips for workshops I couldn't verify. Pictures on Instagram that looked too intimate. Always group trips. But never any groups in sight. She stopped showing up to family dinners. Stopped asking about my business. Stopped being there at all. The house felt like a museum. Everything in place, nothing alive. Her smile was automated. Her eyes elsewhere. I wasn't jealous. Jealousy means wanting to compete. I was done competing for someone who'd already left. So I watched. I paid attention. Every canceled plan. Every unexplained charge. Every late-night phone call. I learned to read silence like a language. One day she came home humming. Happy, glowing. The kind of glow people get when they're admired. Not when they're faithful. That's when I started keeping notes. Not to accuse her. To protect myself. Dates, receipts, mileage logs. Little pieces of a puzzle I didn't want to finish. She thought I was too busy working to notice. But I was building something else. A record. A wall between her lies and my sanity. The woman I married was slipping away. Replaced by someone who lived online. Someone who smiled for strangers and sighed at me. I told myself to wait. To see if it was just a phase. But deep down I knew. You don't lose love in a day. You lose it one secret at a time. And by then, she was almost gone. It happened on a Tuesday morning. I wasn't looking for proof. I was just grabbing tools from her car. Her SUV was parked sideways again. She said the garage gave her anxiety. I opened the door. There it was. A gray t-shirt on the passenger floor. Wrinkled, faded, smelling like sweat and cheap soap. The logo said some indie band's name. I'd seen it before. Evan wore that shirt more than once. He treated it like his signature. It wasn't mine. It wasn't hers. And it sure as hell didn't belong in our car. I picked it up. Held it for a second. The weight of it felt heavier than it should. I didn't yell. Didn't curse. I just walked inside. She was in the kitchen, sipping cucumber water. Barefoot, scrolling her phone. I held the shirt up. This yours? She froze for half a heartbeat. Then rolled her eyes. You're being paranoid, she said. Evan left it when I gave him a ride. A ride she never mentioned. A ride not on our shared calendar. I nodded slowly. Next time, check the trunk before you lie. She walked away like it was nothing. But it wasn't nothing. It was confirmation. The quiet kind. The kind that doesn't hurt anymore. Because the pain already burned out. That night, while she journaled on the porch, I went to the garage. unlocked a drawer behind my tools, pulled out the old iPad she forgot existed. I had synced her phone 2 weeks earlier. Not hacking, just mirroring. No alerts, no noise. Just truth in real time. Messages, photos, locations. Evan's name appeared more than anyone else. More than her parents. More than me. Hotel receipts. GPS pins. Selfies from places she never told me about. No girls in those girls' trips. Just her and the same damn car. I called one hotel, pretending to confirm a reservation. They confirmed her name. 1 night stay. Single room. That was all I needed. I didn't confront her. Confrontation gives liars oxygen. I wanted silence. Silence is sharper. Next morning, I called my lawyer. Told her to prepare separation paperwork. No filing yet. Just insurance. I moved business funds to a new account. Changed passwords. Secured the house deed. I wasn't planning revenge. I was drafting blueprints for peace. I started packing her belongings mentally. Each item had an expiration date. Her yoga mat. Her ring light. Her podcast mic she never used. Everything built on my time, my money, my trust. I realized I didn't lose a wife. I lost an illusion. And illusions look real until you touch them. So I stopped touching. Stopped asking. Started preparing. I didn't need her confession anymore. I already had her evidence. And when truth sits that close, you stop bleeding. You start planning. She said she had a conference in Denver. Another work retreat. Same tone, same lie. I didn't argue. I just said, have fun. She left Friday morning, suitcase rolling over the driveway. By Friday night, I had everything planned. No shouting, no drama. Just precision. I called a moving company. Told them I needed a pickup Saturday morning. Not for my stuff. For hers. Every dress, every candle, every framed quote about self-love. All labeled in blue tape. I didn't touch a single thing myself. Just pointed and watched. By noon, her life fit neatly into cardboard boxes. Each one lighter than the lies they carried. I loaded the truck and drove north. An hour and a half away. To an address I found on a salon website. Evan's girlfriend, Rachel. She ran a hair studio, lived upstairs. She deserved to know. I stacked the boxes under her awning. Taped a note to the top one. Hi Rachel, this belongs to Lena. Since your boyfriend Evan borrowed my wife, I figured you two should talk. No signature. No threats. Just the truth, delivered curbside. I drove home in silence. Changed the locks. Left her a sealed envelope on the front door. Inside was the separation notice. By Sunday night, she was calling nonstop. By Monday morning, I was free. Rachel texted me that afternoon. Thank you, I had no idea. Then she sent a photo. Evan's clothes in trash bags on the sidewalk. Karma moves fast when it's organized. Lena came home that evening. Stood on the porch, confused. Tried her key. Didn't fit. She knocked, then yelled. Then begged. I watched it all from the Ring camera. Didn't answer. Didn't move. She cried into her phone. Called her mom. Called friends. Told them I was crazy. But I wasn't crazy. I was finished. Her mother called next. Said it was illegal to lock Lena out. I told her the house was mine before the marriage. Prenup signed. No tenancy, no rights. Then I hung up. Next day, Lena showed up with her cousin. Filming, shouting, pretending to be victims. I opened the door once. You don't live here anymore. Her cousin screamed that I was abusive. I looked at Lena. She's your problem now, I said and closed the door. They left after 20 minutes. That night, I slept like I hadn't in years. No guilt. No noise. Just quiet. The kind that feels like freedom. I didn't check social media. Didn't need to. By morning, Rachel had posted everything. Photos, receipts, screenshots. Lena's empire of lies collapsed in real time. Followers turned into critics. Her name became a punchline. And I didn't lift a finger. Revenge didn't feel like fire. It felt like peace. It spread faster than I expected. Rachel posted screenshots, hotel receipts, and text messages. The internet did the rest. Comments flooded in within hours. People called her fake, manipulative, a fraud. Her wellness brand turned into a battlefield. Sponsors dropped her. Followers disappeared overnight. Evan tried to post a statement about privacy. The comments roasted him alive. You cheated on your girlfriend, and her husband paid for it. The truth had a rhythm, and it danced louder than lies. Lena went silent for a day. Then she tried the victim route. Posted a black screen. Said she was emotionally abused by a man who feared strong women. Linked her Venmo for a fresh start. The comments shredded her. Girl, you got caught. She deleted it within hours. Next day, she tried again. A selfie, soft lighting, caption about storms and growth. Strong women rise from the darkest places. Someone replied, you created the storm. She deleted that too. Her friends stopped defending her. Even her cousin unfollowed. Her mom called me again. Said Lena was heartbroken and needed help. I said she needed accountability, not sympathy. Then hung up. She showed up at my job site 3 days later, crying in front of my crew. I didn't get out of the truck. Told the guys to keep working. She stood there, waiting for a reaction. She didn't get one. She posted on Facebook that night. My husband threw me out over a misunderstanding. Rachel commented with proof. Screenshots, timestamps, receipts. Lena deleted her account before sunrise. But the internet doesn't forget. Every fake post she ever made was reposted with captions like, Wellness Guru meets karma. Evan's business crashed too. His energy workshops lost all clients. One woman posted, this is the guy teaching us about healing. Photos of him hugging Lena outside a cheap hotel went viral. By day 3, his accounts were gone. Rachel wasn't done. She leaked voice memos. Lena laughing, mocking me, calling me boring. The world heard her real voice. No filters, no lighting, no performance. Just arrogance. Podcasts that once featured her took down episodes. One host posted an apology for supporting false narratives. Her circle vanished. The same people who once cheered her on now ghosted her. Even her parents stopped calling. Lena's name became a warning. The influencer who got caught by her own reflection. Meanwhile, I worked 8 and slept in peace. My crew joked about her posts during lunch. It was comedy by then. I didn't celebrate. I just watched. Watched as lies crumbled on their own weight. She built her world on perception. I built mine on proof. And when the smoke cleared, only one of us was still standing. She tried lawyers next. Some budget attorney sent me an email full of empty threats. She wanted access to the house. She wanted half the equity. She wanted spousal support. I laughed when I read it. My lawyer laughed harder. The prenup was ironclad. Everything I owned was mine before the marriage. The house. The business. Even the land beside it. Her lawyer got a single-page response. All possessions returned. No claims exist. Case closed. Silence followed. Then came the messages. First on WhatsApp. Then on a new number. Can we talk like adults? I'm willing to forgive you. Forgive me. That one almost made me smile. Next came a 2-minute voice note. Crying, gasping, calling me her best friend. Said Evan manipulated her. Said she was lost. I didn't finish listening. Just saved it, sent it to my lawyer, archived the rest. She said I ruined her reputation. She said people thought she was a monster. I didn't reply. Because monsters only live when you feed them attention. A week later, she tried again. New Instagram handle. New bio. Healing, growing, teaching women to rebuild. She launched a Patreon for emotional recovery coaching. $15 a month for advice she never followed. Her followers didn't bite. But Rachel did. She sent me a text. Want to see something funny? Then posted the receipts again. Voice notes. Screenshots. Hotel bookings. Even a folder of old photos Lena shared with Evan. It spread fast. Her new brand died before it lived. Her Patreon lost 80% of subscribers overnight. She went offline again. Then she messaged my mom. Said I was cold. Said I destroyed her life. Claimed nothing physical ever happened. My mom blocked her. Forwarded me the messages with a single line. She's desperate. Lena tried my cousin next. Told him I was spiraling. That I needed help. He texted me laughing. She's trying to get you checked into therapy, man. I said, let her try. Then came another letter from her mom. A request for mediation. My lawyer sent back. Our client has no interest in re-engaging. That was the final nail. While she scrambled, I expanded my workshop. Added new tools, new contracts, new peace. Her world was shrinking. Mine was growing. Every time she reached out, her words felt smaller. More like echoes than apologies. She thought she could guilt me back. But guilt only works on the guilty. I wasn't guilty anymore. Just done. Completely done. And nothing feels lighter than the weight you decide to stop carrying. Months passed without a word. Then a text came from an unknown number. Hope you're happy. I've lost everything. No punctuation. Just emptiness. I didn't reply. Because happiness isn't revenge. It's peace after the storm. But peace never lasts long when guilt gets lonely. A week later, another message. Can we talk, just once? Then, please, I just want to say something. Then silence again. I thought it was over. Until she walked into my shop one afternoon. No makeup. Hair tied back. A jacket too big for her frame. For a second, I almost didn't recognize her. She looked ordinary. Maybe for the first time in her life. She stood near the counter, eyes red, hands shaking. You're not supposed to be here, I said. I just need 2 minutes. I don't owe you 2 seconds. Her voice cracked. I know, I didn't expect this. This is what happens when you burn everything down. I didn't think it would go this far. You thought Evan would wait. You thought I'd chase you. She looked down, silent. Then whispered, I miss you. There was nothing romantic in her tone. Just survival. I want to come home, she said. Home, I asked. The one you turned into a stage for your lies. Tears fell, slow and useless. I made mistakes. No, I said. You made choices, mistakes end. Choices define. She tried to step closer. I moved back. You don't get a sequel when you destroy the first movie. Her lip trembled. I can change. I already did, I said. She froze. There was nothing left to say. The silence between us felt final. She glanced around the workshop, maybe expecting warmth. All she found was sawdust and indifference. I really loved you, she whispered. No, I said quietly. You loved what I gave you, not me. She nodded slowly. Then left. The bell on the door rang once, then stopped. I didn't watch her go. Didn't need to. Outside, the world kept moving. Machines hummed. Hammers hit nails. Life didn't pause for heartbreak anymore. That night, I sat on the porch alone. The same porch where she used to take photos. The air was still, heavy with peace. I realized forgiveness doesn't mean letting someone back. It means walking away without hate. I finished my drink, looked at the stars. No texts came after that. No calls. No noise. Just quiet. And for the first time in years, the quiet didn't feel empty. It felt earned. Life became simple again. Work, coffee, sleep, repeat. No explanations. No pretending. The house finally felt like mine. I fixed the little things she ignored. The loose hinge. The flickering light. The uneven tiles she once bragged about online. Each repair felt like reclaiming a piece of myself. My business grew. New contracts, new faces, new peace. I smiled more. Not because I forgot her, but because she stopped existing in my head. One afternoon, a letter came in the mail. No return address. Inside was a single card. Front said, "I'm sorry." Inside, blank. No name, no closure. I laughed. Dropped it in the trash. Some things don't need a reply. Peace isn't loud. It doesn't post pictures. It doesn't beg to be understood. It just sits quietly where pain used to live. That's where I am now. Not angry. Not broken. Just free. And that finally feels like home.